Well, we're here at the Husqvarna Invitational Golf Day. I'm with Jimmy Bullard. Jimmy, you didn't play today, but I think you got a sore knee from hitting too many balls anyway.
You're exactly right, mate. Yeah, I just got up off my stool there and it took me about half an hour. I was on the par 3 there with the Golf Life boys and I've hit 20 odd balls, had a great time, not one within 3 foot. And the rest not too shabby, but a great day and a great company we're with today. So, just listening to Cratchit and all the stories is fantastic.
Yeah. And this whole initiative about giving stuff back to the grassroots, I mean, you came up through that, didn't you?
Yeah, I started non-league football. All the stories from, growing the grass long in the corners so the ball don't run out of play, to reaching to the Premier League. So I've gone through all the league. I played in every division, see the differences through grounds, pitches, surfaces. First thing you look at, any sportsman, it's absolutely a pleasure to be here today. Like when you go on a golf course, what's the greens like? What's the tee boxes like? What's fairways like? Being a sportsman yourself. We'll get onto that later.
Yeah.
And but going onto the pitches from non-league and then reaching the Premier League, Crouchy mentioned it there, Highbury was known back then for being so tight and firm. It was ridiculous. I remember my first time stepping out to Highbury. It was unbelievable. They even had, because Highbury used to step up from the steps from the change room, and before you got to the ground pitch, it was at eye level at the steps, and then it had a big dome on it back then. But it was so tight, and you could pass the ball. It's like passing on here, like wooden floor. It was that firm. But stories, Cratchit was stoked, like under Tony Pulis, when all the top teams come growing the grass. But they actually, them things went on. Not so much nowadays, because everyone's, talking about high quality services, and that's the way the game's played.
Carry on about Arsenal.
Right, okay. Come on, you Spurs, right, all right. But yeah, look, listen. I went to the new Tottenham ground the other week, but all the pitches now, and it's with brands like these, helping to get it to the next level, if you want. Sport has come on leaps and bounds in the last 5-10 years to when I was playing. But yeah, fantastic and great today. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
What's the best training ground you went to or worked at?
Wow. The best train again. I got injured when I was at West. When I was at Fulham.
Yeah.
Difficult
to keep track of the clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, I played for so many. I was like a travelling man. I was going through all the different clubs. But I spent a couple of weeks training with Dennis Bergkamp.
All right.
And that was at the Arsenal training ground.
Colney,
Honestly, it was unbelievable.
Going on about Arsenal again,
I know, mate. But it was, for some reason, I don't know whether they had the best groundsman back at that point or took it to that next level and they was one of the first teams. But as Crouchy said there, the Arsenal were known for that.
There's a guy called Steve Braddock.
Right, okay.
And he passed away a couple of years ago, unfortunately.
Right.
Too young, skin cancer.
Right.
But he developed a whole kind of methodology around and gave the blueprint to a lot of people.
So that's where it all started.
And you got guys that are left under his tutelage that have gone off to be at the FA, Real Madrid, the head guy at Chelsea now, Watford, obviously the guys at Arsenal, Tottenham. So he's developed a whole generation of really top guys.
I should start from somewhere, right? It's a little group of them. But now you go to any Premier League game and they're all much of a muchness, aren't they? There's not a lot between it. But listen, there's something special when you turn up to whether it's tennis, whether it's golf, I love sport, whether it's football, when you actually step on and it's cut tight. Going back to golf, I don't think a golf course is ever at its best unless it's cut tight. I'd rather play a pristine golf course than a better golf course. Do you get what I mean? If the golf course design was a 6 out of 10, I'd rather play that if it's cut better. I love definition. Aprons going up to the greens, tee box fair, I think it makes the golf course without a shadow of a doubt.
And are you playing again soon?
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
It's my 11th day in a row.
Is it? Where are you playing tomorrow?
I'm playing at Berkshire, which is Berkshire, which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Honestly, every time I go there, it's just gorgeous, full of flowers. I love that. It's like an mini Augusta.
Well, if you see a greenkeeper, just give him a pat on the back. Eh?
Absolutely. I always do when I see him because I have so much appreciation. As I said, first thing I look at is greens. Yeah. So I had my first hole-in-one, a greenkeeper. I'll tell you a little story. I had an hole-in-one at Sunningdale, second or third at Old Course. And the greenkeeper on the back, I've clipped an 8-iron, it's all over it, right? Yeah. He's given it thumbs up. I've gone up there, it's in the hole. And that's all he gives me. Too busy doing his job, weren't he? It's more than a thumbs up, surely. Should be dancing.
Are you still buying the drinks, or is that over?
No, that's over. That's about 3 years ago. So, yeah, you'll be so lucky. But,
Jimmy,
mate, brilliant.
Thanks a lot, fella.
Thanks for having us.
Let you get back to that.